Oh, hi. Oh, wait, let's move this up here a little closer. Closer so you can hear the calming sounds of my voice. Stuff here. Yes, I'm wearing sunglasses. No, I'm not going to leave them on very long. But I am going to be wearing my EUC Army jersey that Larry Zarkov got for me. I saw it in my closet. I'm like, shit, I haven't worn that in a while. All right. All right. Senator Perry just said he's on vacation. He just a drive-by to mention you got the notice. Stay safe. All right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, of course Larry loves a shirt. I wonder why. So Dale's here. Simon's here. The Australian crew is representing. Leo from Brazil is here. Dale's saying don't have the symbols. Are you talking about the emojis? You should. I added one additional emoji because Flip joined. He became a member this week. So I'm up to 20 members. And once you're up to 20 members, you can add one more emoji. So I added one more emoji. So you should still have them, Dale. I don't know. Oh, okay. He found them. All right, good. Leo, what wheel did you buy now? Well, Leo, you are right. I did buy something, but I can't reveal it right away, man. Be anticlimactic, right? Anticlimactic. Let's see. Leo says Brazil just passed a law legalizing EUCs. No shit, really? Did they pass a law to reduce the price of EUCs? I hope. That'd be nice. Okay, glasses are coming off. Kind of bugs my eyes. It's kind of getting dark out. Ugh. I just want to put them on just to say I put them on. No other reason. All right. Garrett Taylor is here. Good evening, or whatever it is down under. It's in the morning in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. Sensei Vegan here, nice and early. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Larry says, I bet I was right on the wheel. I don't know, Larry. All will be revealed in due time. So first off, I wanted to give an update. The live stream I did last week, I assume you guys can hear me because you're responding to me. The update I did last week on Christine, who had the bad wipeout on my one-wheel GT, had a concussion, had post-concussive stress or symptoms like nausea and dizziness. She's doing better. She's doing a lot better. She throughout the week up until I guess yesterday, she was still having periods of dizziness and nausea. That seems to have subsided. She actually flew out to Missouri. I took her to the airport this morning, very early. So I'm not going to be. This isn't going to be a 3-hour live stream because I won't be able to stay awake that long. It's been a long day already. I think we got up at 4 o'clock or 4:15, something like that. Pretty early. But anyway, she's doing better. Like some of her road rash is starting to heal a little bit. She's been pretty diligent with putting on this stuff that's supposed to help with healing. So that's getting better. So she's on her road to recovery. She's doing better. So, and I had a number of people reach out and comments and directly asking how she's doing. And I appreciate that. Spartacus is here. What's up, buddy? Oh, Simon. Well, I just told you, Christine's doing better. She is doing better, and she's not scared to get back on the one wheel. She just wants to do so with gear. So we are going to make sure that she has some gear the next time she's riding her one wheel. Those of you that are subscribers, and I believe everyone probably that's on the chat right now is a subscriber, you might notice that I guess yesterday I posted like 7 or 8 YouTube shorts. And for some reason, I got on a kick where I was looking at old videos, and then I started doing a search for fall, crash. I think fall and crash, basically. And I took clips out of me falling off of UCs or crashing or on the one wheel. Or in one case, crashing into the wall of my old house trying to do a handstand. And I posted those shorts to the channel. And it seems like a number of people had not seen them before, so that was kind of fun. It's kind of fun just to F around like that sometimes. Let's see what else has happened since last week. I've talked about, and I've talked about this in the past a number of times, how I have a tendency to be impulsive when buying things. I impulsively bought the Teslas. I impulsively bought my solar system. I've impulsively bought a bunch of EUCs over the years. Impulsively bought a one wheel. Impulsively buy things, and it seems to come and go. Maybe it goes. I don't know. Maybe it goes hand in hand with just the hectic way that my life has felt recently. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's felt a little out of sorts for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. What part of my personality does that? And I'm lucky that financially I can survive these impulsive streaks that I have. But it definitely is part of my personality. Dale says he's watching while riding across the state line 20 minutes ago. You're literally on your wheel riding and you're watching this, Dale? Wow. ATGATT. What is that? I forget what that acronym stands for. I'll look it up. AT. All the gear, all the time. Oh, okay. All the gear, all the time in regards to Christine. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to get her a full face, and she'll be wearing elbow, wrist, and knee protection regularly. I was going through some of my containers that I had out in the garage still, to clean some more stuff out. And I actually found some leftover gear that I had. I don't know if she'll want it or not, but it's a start. It's like new wrist guards. I think it's elbow and knee pads, but it's the smaller ones. It's not like the ones that are elbow and shin, or elbow and forearm, or knee and shin, which I think will be better. So we'll figure it out. But I told her whatever she wants, I'll get it for her, because even though she says I shouldn't, I still feel partially responsible for what happened. So I have no problems. Simon, how did you know? Shit. Yes, I bought a pony. I did. I can't believe you figured that out, Simon. I'm going to have this nice little fenced-in yard. It's a small pony. It's not very big. So, I figured I'll save money on the money I pay the lawn maintenance guys. I'll just have the pony eat the grass. Although there could be a lot of pony poop back there, but okay. Dell just sent me a video of him riding on his T4 while watching the live stream. That's good. It's good to multitask. G Lash, don't impulsively buy any engagement rings. That is some solid advice, G Lash. Solid advice. I wouldn't say that. Well, I have done that, actually. I just realized that I have kind of done that. I didn't actually work out that I got engaged, but yeah, I did kind of impulsively buy one time. I've said many times I never claim to be smart. I don't make smart decisions exclusively. There's plenty of dumb ones to negate the smart decisions I make. There's lots of dumb ones that kind of even things out. So, Larry says he rode the Z10 at the beach today for the first time, 15 miles. Quite a shock after rising. Yeah. I bet that feels different, a lot different. Z10 versus a suspension wheel. Simon says, I bought my wife full protection for riding her scooter. It has saved her bacon a few times now. Yeah, I mean, like if Christine had a full face, elbow and knee, I mean, she could have still had a concussion just because the way she went down, and her shoulder probably would have still hurt, but it would have saved her a lot of road rash, and it would have saved the scrape that she took to her cheek as well if she had a full face on. Sensei Vegan. I had a pony when I was a kid. Yeah, I did too, actually. I used to live on what used to be an old farm. The house was built in the late 1800s, I believe. And it had it had a chicken coop. It had a standalone garage, had a big barn. And at one point we did have a pony, I remember. Yeah, we owned it, I think. I remember falling off the pony and being scared to get back on the pony when that happened. So yeah, I've had pony. We had chickens. We had a pony, dogs, outside cats. There's a lot of interesting animal-related stories I could tell you when I was a kid. Unfortunately, they're not very happy stories, not really uplifting stories, but they are stories for sure. Okay, so Simon. Okay, well, Simon, you just ruined the whole live stream. I might as well sign off. Everyone knows I bought a pony. No, I didn't buy a pony. No, I'm done with barnyard animals. Elsa's enough for me. Not buying any more chickens. I used to have fish at one point. I had birds. I had a parrot and a cockatiel. But no, I'm done with all that. Dale says, my dad wouldn't let us have horses. I kicked him when he was younger, so he hates them. Oh, one kicked him when he was younger, so he hates them. Yeah. Well, horses are kind of strong animals, you know. And like getting thrown off of one, that could be scary. There used to be a not even a half mile from my house, there used to be a place called Lazy A Ranch, and they like raised horses there, and they would give like rides and horse lessons and all that kind of stuff. And I was there for a good part of my childhood. I remember going there, and I don't remember if I ever rode a horse there. Probably not, because I was hesitant to fall off. But yeah. But it was sold and abandoned many, many years ago. Simon had access to ponies as a kid. There's a stable next to my house. Did a lot of pony trekking. Used to really love it, actually. I think Christine told me that like one of her dreams is to have a horse. I'm like, wow. Oh, all right. Not a dream of mine. But she loves animals. I mean, she loves animals kind of like I do. So I love animals, but I'm not interested in collecting them. You know, I had my years doing barnyard animals. I don't need any more. Borders here. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so let's talk about what I did again. Because like I remember I did a stream where I impulsively bought the T4 out of the blue. I bought the T4 from Alien Rides. I don't even remember what spurred that, but I bought the T4. I think I impulsively bought the S18. I had the V11, and then I think eWheels posted that they had black S18s. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll buy it. Again, very little thought. Border. It's 1 a.m. there. Are you over in UK? Where are you? Border. 1 a.m. Yeah, you probably are in the UK, aren't you? Curtis H8892. Hello, been a while since I've caught your live stream. Welcome, Curtis. Dale says she's dropping hints. Who's dropping hints? Christine? Tell her it's your dream to have a gobby. What's a gobby? That must be another Australian term for something that I'm not aware of. Simon, keeping a horse is a lot of work. Better just hire them when you want to ride. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that. No thanks. No thanks. I'm looking to simplify my life, not complicate it further. Okay, Border confirming he is in the UK. Simon says I got a patent. A patent? Well, remember, I'm supposed to have one sent to me as a demo. The one that's in New York City, as far as I know, still. I don't know if they're ever going to get rid of it. It seems like they're allowed to keep wheels for months and months and months. Border says you're quick with time math. Hey, thanks, man. Sometimes some things I'm quick with, some things I'm slow with. One thing I am quick with is drinking Cayman Jacks. Yes, I am drinking Cayman Jacks. I got another case last week. Working on that. Might affect me more than normal because I've done a lot of sweating today. It's so freaking humid down here right now. I mean, I play pickleball at lunch, and by the end of the first game, I am just drenched. And I mean, I'm usually not the type that sweats a ton in normal situations. I was drenched, like I was just looking for dry spots on my clothes I could wipe my hands off, because like the paddle was slipping in my hand because I was so damn sweaty. It gets awful hot here, guys. Okay, Dale. So you talked about this last stream, that you're getting an extreme at a great price. What's the great price? Or do you have to keep it private? You probably do, right? You probably can't say what the great price is. But good for you. And what's the timeline? When are you going to get it? Because as far as I know, Chance is still working with the development team to tweak the extreme. They're not doing final production yet, right? Okay, I guess you don't have to keep it secret. 1,900 with shipping. Wow. That is a good price. That's cool, man. Yeah, ask for some more. All right, I'm gonna slug this Cayman Jack, and then I'll come back and I will reveal what I did again. I have a little bit of a headache too. Oh my god, it's falling apart, guys. I'm falling apart. Here we go. Walking quickly. Placing the can in there. You're retrieving the other can. And I know, I know people that are into ASMR, that they would like for me to open the can right next to the microphone. So if you're into ASMR, here you go. You're welcome. It's great, right? Dale says, in regards to his extreme, not sure if that's a one-off price. If I can get more, if you want me to get them for them, yeah. I mean, hey, you know the saying, Dale. If you never ask, the answer is always no. Mind blown, right? You never heard that before? Yes, it's very true. If you never ask, the answer is always no. That's something I have to remind myself about from time to time. Green Master Mike, hey, buddy, I remember seeing you on live streams before. Nice jersey, buddy. Glad to see you're doing your live chat. I'm glad to do it too. This is the third or fourth week. I think it's third week in a row. Like I went like 2 months, more than 2 months without doing a live stream. Closer to 3. Now I've done 3 weeks in a row. I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. Dale says production starts in a month. Has Chance said it's good to go? Because last thing I heard, I thought Chance had some more things that he was going to recommend they fix. Simon says, use the Big Good will give you a discount for buying multiple wheels. Yes, that is true. Medium Dog, a channel member. You bought the Commander Pro? When did you buy it? Recently? That's cool. Yeah, let me know how you like it. I mean, I've heard, the initial Commander Pros, they had some pretty horrible QC from what I recall. But as far as the ride and everything goes, everyone seemed to like it. Dale says the squeaky T4 gets the grease. Okay, well, that's kind of a lead-in. All right, so let's talk about this. So I have a Medium Dogs Commander Pro shipped Wednesday. Okay, good. Awesome. Let's clear the deck. So I saw that eWheels, Robert Lynch, who's a Facebook friend of mine, an electric unicycle rider, I saw on his Facebook, he said how he finally broke down and ordered a veteran patent. I'm like, all right, nice, dude. Because I don't remember what he was riding. I think he was riding an older wheel for a long time. And he finally broke down and bought the patent. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he had placed the order with eWheels, and he thought that it would be showing up in, I don't know, weeks or a month or whatever. And then he posted that, oh, wow, it's shipping out today. And I saw that, and I'm like, hey, thumbs up, dude. That's awesome. Hey, Costco Days of Summer deals ending tonight. Yeah, I'm like, awesome. That's great. So I saw other people posting on Facebook like, oh man, yeah, eWheels got their patents, their patents. They got their first shipment of patents. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. So just for the hell of it, I sent an email to Jason saying, I know this is a stupid question, but are there any patents available? And he responded back. He said no. He said they're now selling into the third batch, but he said that he did have some 58-pound patent or 50 patents with the 58-pound spring in them that were available, which is the lighter spring, which is probably too light for my body weight. But he said that he could send me a 66-pound spring that, as long as I'm comfortable with installing it, I could do that. And he had those. He had some of these in stock that were not spoken for. And I'm like, I spent so much money on home improvements and fixing this and upgrading that and doing the other thing, and I keep thinking mentally how I need to pause and take a breath, with the spending, lots and lots of spending. And so I did that. I'm thinking to myself, and then about I think 8 seconds later, I responded back to Jason. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, he's giving me a slight discount because I'm going to have to remove the, assuming that the 58-pound spring is going to be too light for me, which it probably will be. I'm going to have to physically pull both of those springs. You take apart the body. I've seen the video how you do it. Take apart the body, slide the old spring. You have to drain the hydraulic fluid out of it. You slide the old spring off. Actually, I can probably show you the video later. And then put the new one in and screw it back together. And then I would have a 66-pound spring in the patent. That being said, I'm going to try it with 58 pounds and see how it feels. It might be okay for me. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, so that's what I did. I did a snap buy on a veteran patent. Yes, Larry, you were right. Larry predicted this last week. I don't remember. He predicted this successfully. So my plan is to, and it's already shipped. I paid them today. He shipped it today. So I'm going to have it next week, more than likely. Crazy, right? So my plan is I'm going to sell the T4 for whatever I get for it. So yeah, I'll sell the T4. I'll have a veteran Sherman S and a veteran patent and a KingSong S22. Crazy, right? Mind blown again. My lack of self-control. And I bought something else today, which I can't talk about right now. I'll talk about that maybe on next week's stream. If I do another stream next week, who knows? But yeah, there's something else that I bought as well that you'll probably find interesting. But I am looking forward to the patent. I think it'll be a nice wheel for me. Smaller form factor with suspension, which I'm a fan of. I'm looking at the comments here. Simon says in regards to the extreme, need the green light from Chance, Dale's worst nightmare. Yeah, I mean, Chance has to sign off, Dale. I mean, come on. Larry knew it. He knew I got a patent. You're right, Larry, but I didn't know it until today. Again, the whole thing transpired over the course of 10 minutes. From me getting the dumb idea to me getting the dumb idea and then getting the email and then responding back. 10 minutes, something like that. But it's going to be cool because it's wait, is the patent 126 or 134 volts? Is it 134 or 126? I think it's 126, isn't it? So it's going to be interesting to get my hands on veterans first more than 100 volt wheel. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Spartacus was right as well. Yes, patent incoming. Yes, you're right. Simon on fire. Larry says try the 58, might be fine. And I will. And I also got an email from eWheels today regarding the Sherman S, I guess, and I didn't know that they were doing this, but evidently, where is it? I guess they're sending out upgraded parts for the Sherman S to all the people that bought the Sherman S from them. They're getting, it looks like they're sending out new pedals, which I have the pedals from the UK on mine, so I won't be changing the pedals out. But it also looks like a new seat, a new trolley / seat is in the kit as well. So I'm going to be getting that sent to me as well, evidently. So that's nice. It is nice the way the eWheels proactively will try to take care of people like that. Simon says Swamp Ride Machine. Yeah, one thing that occurred since my last live stream, and I didn't do a video of me doing it, but I did install the 4,000 watt motor in the S22 on last Sunday. Christine helped me with that a little bit. And I do plan to take someone in, it was the last live stream or 2 live streams ago, pointing out that they didn't recall ever seeing me take the S22 into the swamp. And when I went back and checked my videos, they were right. I just assumed I took it into the swamp, but evidently I never did. So that is one of the things I plan to do this weekend. The install of the 4,000 watt motor wasn't bad. My biggest fear of the whole process was getting the freaking Michelin tire off the old motor and onto the new one, because I fought with it so long and it was so frustrating when I did it originally, which I actually had to do 3 times. Oh my God. Because twice I punctured the tube. And I like cut myself, like there was blood on the tire, but this time it went smoother. And again, I had Christine as a second set of hands to help me, but it went smoother, and it seems fine now. No more noise, no more worries about the stator slipping. I should be in good shape. And Larry has patent envy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. Electric unicycle. Me and Chance actually get along well behind the scenes. It's just banter. That's fine, Dale. I mean, a little good-natured ribbing is always good, and I always enjoyed the memes that show up in EUC Brutal on Facebook. Those are always entertaining. Larry says it's Lynch's fault. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, seriously, like if that was the whole thing that got the gears slowly turning in my head. I'm like, oh wow, Robert got a patent and it's coming now. Well, that sounds kind of good. And Jason asked me if I had a preference between off-road and street tire. I said I prefer street tire. If I get it, I don't know, but I prefer because I ride street, 95% of the time. So we'll see. We'll see if I get the street tire, and if I don't, it's not the end of the world. Oh, I just got a photo from EUC Wheeler. Hopefully it's not. Oh God, yes, I saw that. I don't know. Isn't it a little inappropriate to do EUC Brutal memes based on that sub that imploded? I mean, geez. Oh my God, yeah, that's what a horrible story that is, right? I don't know. I mean, they said that it was probably an instant death, but still, having your little sub implode at what 20-some thousand feet, or no, 2,300 feet. That would be a bad day. Dale says changing tires sucks. We need split rims. Well, specifically that Michelin, the Michelin Pilot Street 2, it's the hardest tire I ever had to get on a wheel. I don't know if it's just stiff or what. And actually, it is a little bit broken in now because I've had it on the S22 for a little while. So it wasn't quite as stiff when I installed it, but that tire was a bitch. But like I said, it went on. It was a challenge, but not nearly what I had to deal with the last time. I got the whole thing done in, I don't know, a couple hours. maybe. Pinoy Triathlon. Who draw the colored duff behind you? The colored duff behind me was actually drawn by Gladys, believe it or not. When I went to visit her down in Roatan, when I got off the plane in Roatan, she was holding that sign that she drew for me. And I kept it because I thought it was cute. Yes, Dale, the Begode sub. Yes. Yes, that is what I'm referring to. Yes. Dale says the H666 is so hard to get on. I keep bending the bead and then it wobbles. Oh, really? What's the H666? What tire is that? I've never even heard of that. Or you, is that something that went over my head as well, Dale? That happens a lot with things that you post. All right, so let's see what the delivery date potentially for my veteran patent is. It's right now, and then this is FedEx, and you know my opinion of FedEx, that, I mean, you might as well throw a dart at a dartboard and you'll get a more accurate estimation of arrival time. But right now they are saying that it should be here by the end of Thursday. That's what they're saying. So we'll see. I hope so. That'd be nice. FedEx and me just don't get along. Although maybe it's better here. Maybe it's better here where I live here. Maybe like when I lived out in the boonies, FedEx was more of a pain in the ass. Maybe now that I'm more in a more suburban area, the delivery will be more consistent. I wouldn't count on it though. I definitely would not count on it. So in addition to buying the patent today, I bought the other thing today that I can't speak of, and I bought another pickleball paddle today. So I'm definitely in that mode. So I need to probably hide my credit card. See, that's the problem. I have my credit card number memorized. That's damn. I don't know. Maybe I need to wipe my memory. I'm not sure. See, the problem is when I sold my house, you know, I have a lot of equity from that sale, and that equity is just sitting in the bank right now because I can't apply it to my new mortgage until September. Let's see, wait, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, September-ish. I can apply that equity to my mortgage to get my mortgage payment down. But in the meantime, I have this big chunk of money just sitting in my bank account laughing at me. And I think having that sitting there contributes to me being less strict with my spending. That's my unprofessional opinion. Okay, so the H666 is the best tire for the 16X. Well, 16X was always my favorite wheel when it comes to tire changes. It was always the easiest wheel to drop the motor and to get to the tire. And I've done a tire change on the 16X, but it wasn't an H666, which I'm looking up right now what that is. H66 tire for Gotway. Oh, it's a Chow Yang 18x3, the H666. So what makes it $60 at Alien Rides? What makes it hard? Does it have like a stiff sidewall? That's the thing with the Michelin tire, was the sidewall felt long and very, very stiff. Very stiff. So I don't know. I'm looking at the Chow Yang H666. Looks okay. I mean, it looks like any other EUC tire that I've seen, but Dale would know. Pinoy Triathlon, your longest ride? Mine? Longest ride I ever did was the range test that I did on the EX20. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Begode EX20. That was 70 miles. I covered just under 70 miles on my Sherman S as well. So 70 miles. I mean, I'm not on the wheel nonstop, like I take breaks and whatever, but I was like in the period of a day, 70 miles. Dale says, don't take that shit from your money. Send it here. Ha, ha, ha. Simon says, a bunch of guys in my writing group got their patents yesterday. I didn't get one, though. I'm married. There are rules. Oh, my God. Do you believe who's here? It's the one and only Dawn Champion. Hi, Dawn. Did you catch the news? I impulsively bought a veteran patent today, Dawn. You'd be proud of me. Did you sell your truck and horse trailer yet? Just curious. Medium Dog says, isn't the H666 for a true 16-inch wheel? Isn't the 16X a true 16-inch wheel? I'm looking again now. Hold on. Now you got me. Oh, wait, no. It says the H666 is an 18-inch tire. 18 by 3. Yeah. Oh, eWheel sells it as well. It's an 18. Okay, so 16X is an 18-inch wheel? I don't even remember. I guess so. Yeah. Interesting. I lost my spot. Dawn says, not yet. She didn't sell the truck and the trailer, but your Sherman Max is sold. All right, good. Good, Dawn. What else are you selling? Are you selling any of your motorcycles, or are you still going to try to fix them? Simon says, EUC tire sizing is a mess. Yes. Especially when you spell tire T-Y-R-E. Makes it even messier. George says, get a 3-month CD. Rates are around 3.5 to 4.5%. I should. Right now, it's in my, what do they call it? Hold on. Money market savings at my credit union. And it does not give that rate. I can guarantee you that. I'm just checking what my interest rate is right now. Yeah, I'm getting about 2% on my money market savings, which with the amount of money I have in there, I mean, I'm making a lot of, well, relatively speaking to me, a lot of money in interest right now. But I'm doing my best to spend money to negate that. So Dale says they make a 16-inch H666. Really? All right. All right. I'm gonna see if I can confirm that. Oh, damn! There you go, Dale. You're right again. They do have a 16-inch H666. Okay. Obviously a street tire. Wait, you guys want to see this? Or I'll share it with you. I share. I like to share things. Let's do a window. Yeah, see, there's the 16.3 tire, 16 by 3 inch, $44 at eWheels. So Dale, that is the tire that you're trying to mount, I guess. Oh, okay. Medium Dog said it's not going to fit on the T4. Okay. Stop to watch. Got to get moving. Go ahead, Dale. I don't want to slow you down. I know you're a busy, busy man. Just hopefully you don't shit your pants today. Simon, T-Y-R-E is the correct spelling. Tire is the present sense of tired, as to tire easily. Different word. If you say so, Simon, whatever. It don't matter to me. EUC with Lucifer. I'm late to the party. Well, Lucifer, what you've missed so far is it gave an update on Christine, who had the crash on the one-wheel GT. She had a concussion and stuff. Let's see, it was 2 Wednesdays ago. Was it? Yeah. Or no. Was it 2 Thursdays ago? I don't know, 2 Wednesdays or 2 Thursdays. But she definitely had a concussion. She's doing better. She's healing up. Her concussion symptoms are lessening, and her road rash is getting better. We talked about me putting the 4,000 watt KingSong S22 Pro motor in my S22. So now I have a new motor in my S22. Now I also have a spare motor, a brand new motor from Haoningyang from China, just sitting there. Maybe I'll sell it, or do I need to keep a spare S22 motor? No, actually I have two, because I have the original motor that someone actually offered to buy from me cheap, and they'll pin it and keep it as a spare, which I might do, because I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I have the 4,000 watt S22 Pro motor in my S22, and I announced that I again did another impulsive buy, and today I bought a veteran patent. Originally, it seemed like the patents weren't going to be available till the third batch, and he said that those weren't coming in until around the 4th of July. But then he told me that they had some 58 pound patents, the lighter weight spring, in stock, and he would give me a slight discount on those, and he would send me the heavier duty 66 pound spring that I could install myself if I wanted to. So that is what I did. I jumped on it. Once he told me he had one in stock and he could ship it today. When he told me he could ship it today, I was done. I'm just like, yep, I'm doing it. So yeah, that's what you missed. Dawn is pretty much selling everything. Triple exclamation point. I need to downsize to be able to live out of a small motorhome for the next few years. Either that or be homeless. Well, I don't want you to be homeless, Dawn. You know that. So the only thing that you sold though is a Sherman Max. Yeah, I'll have to talk to you offline to get an update on where you're at. But I hope you sell whatever you want to sell. I didn't know you still had that big ass truck and the horse trailer. I didn't know you still had all that stuff. That's a lot of money. There goes Larry. Patent pending. I knew you had to drop something like that in there, Larry. EUC with Lucifer. Concussion sucks. So do TSG pass helmets. Yeah, well, no, that's been talked about a lot. How the TSG helmets, they look really cool, but as far as protection goes, they suck. they are not good. So yeah, I want to make sure that I get something for her that gives her good protection. Like she's fine wearing a full face at this point. She has definitely learned her lesson. And I said to her, unfortunately, this is a pretty common scenario where people don't get real serious about wearing gear until something happens. And it's unfortunate. And like I said last week, I'm glad that she at least was wearing the helmet and the wrist guards, because originally when she got on there, she didn't think that even that was necessary. But I guilt tripped her into that. So, Simon, how much do you weigh? Would be interesting to do a comparison video between the two suspension types. I weigh about 180 pounds, which is about 80 kilograms, if I remember correctly. I think I looked that up last week. That's about what I weigh. Yeah, I might be fine. I'm doing street riding all the time. If I can hit like divots in the road and like curb to road transitions and then jump small curbs without it bottoming out, that's probably all I need, really. We'll see. Because to get the shock assemblies out, you do have to disassemble the wheel considerably to do that. Oh, Larry, talk about that, about how I got the email from Jason about that. The pedals I don't need because I have the upgraded pedals from Afiz, so I don't need the pedals. The trolley and the seat, great. Suspension clips. What are the suspension clips? I saw a picture of the box, but it didn't say what Suspension clips. What do they do for you, Larry? Do you know? I don't know. I'm not sure what you would be clipping in the suspension. Dale says, and like my last name, Walker, Dawn has an appropriate last name. That's true. Dawn Champion. Dawn has one of the best names ever, right? I feel honored that Dawn's here. I haven't seen you. Maybe I've missed it, Dawn. I haven't seen. Have you not posted a lot of videos recently? Because I don't. Either I'm not getting notified or I just haven't seen much from you lately, which is fine. Oh wait, I still have this up. Let's stop that screen. Larry, should I be offended? My girlfriend asked me to wear a paper bag mask. I wish I had the ability to remember and tell jokes like you do, Larry. I do not have that. All right, so since I'm getting a patent, let's get excited and let's look at the patent on eWheel so we can get very excited about what I'm getting. Or at least I can get excited. I don't know if you will, but I will. So let's share this window again. Share it. All right. Here we go. 2200 watt battery. That will be long enough for 95% of my rides. The only time that's an issue is if I would be doing a range test. Price $30.99. Expensive, right? Like I said, I got a little bit of a discount. So I'm not paying quite that, but yeah. Okay, so it is 126 volt. It's not 134, it's 126 volt configuration. With Samsung 50E sales, okay, that's fine. 24 MOSFETs with a 680 amp peak load. That sounds pretty beefy. And the suspension has a rebound of up to 80 millimeters of travel. Again, less than the Sherman S, but more than likely fine for me. Choice of knobby or street. So all the pictures look like they're all showing a knobby. I'm curious what the street looks like. I don't know, maybe I should have. Did they show the street tire anywhere? All right, there we go. Back profile. I like the lights. I like the little toe clip. That's going to be cool for me because obviously that's easily adjustable. I can actually adjust that to my feet and be able to actually feel semi-locked in. And right up here in the front, that's the adjustable toe clip. Just loosen the wing nut and drop that to whatever works for you. Although there's plenty of space to put conventional pads as well. You know, all of the pictures are with the knobby, nothing with the street. I don't know that I've seen actually a picture of the patent with the street tire on it, but that is what I'm getting. Cruising speed 50 miles an hour. What? You can get up to 50 miles an hour on a patent? I haven't seen it. This is the only real negative to me. Even though I've heard that it handles like a smaller wheel, but it's still 89 pounds, right? It's still a heavy ass wheel. That's the only advantage to the T4 compared to this. The T4 is what, 60 something. So yeah, that is really the biggest negative, that it is still chunky. Estimated range 70 miles, cruising at 25 miles an hour. I don't know about that, but we will put it to the test for sure. Let's see. Larry says it has something to do with suspension. I have no idea what they are. I can't even make my soap float. All right. Babbitt the Wabbit, vicarious excitement. Yeah, that's, you know, I live vicariously through other people in some situations. So yeah. Okay, Dawn, regarding to her posting, I haven't been posting as much as before because I'm dealing with this mean divorce and how to not lose everything. So I've been distracted. Again, Dawn, you should call me and fill me in. I know some of it, but yeah, that it is unfortunate. I feel badly for you. Simon says, go knobby, we'll need it for the swamp. No, I don't need it for the swamp. I'm going to go into the swamp with the S22 with a Michelin tire on it. I go to the swamp like once or twice, you know, a year or so now. Street tire will be good for me. Vastly superior trolley. Yes, that's true. It does have a conventional trolley instead of that weird plastic flip-up deal on the Sherman S. That's true. 50 miles an hour and a 16-inch. I wouldn't. Well, I went on the V12. I went 42, I think, 43. No, I would not go 50. But I haven't seen anyone go 50 miles an hour on a Patton. Have you? I have not. All right, who's that guy? Blah, blah, blah. It's a 3,000 watt motor. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what this says. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Now you probably doesn't matter. I'm going to kill the sound. I think I've seen this already. There's that improved trolley handle. And it looks like the it's all motor. Like there's no spokes with this rim. It looks like it's all motor, which is good. And look how badass he is. He looks serious. He is very serious. Oh, is that a Suron? Look at that. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I think he's been watching me. Those are some pretty extreme moves he's doing. Wow. No, I won't be riding 45-degree rock faces. Oh man, he does a power slide? Really? Wow. I don't know. Did I see this or not? I might not have seen this. Is that Jack? Almost looks like Jack. All right. So you guys know the Patton looks cool, right? It's cool. It'll be cool. I'll do my full review since I wasn't able to be patient enough to oh wait, hold on. More information. I wasn't patient enough to wait for the demo to come from New York City. All right, so the robust kickstand. I like the lights out. The tail light treatment is cool. Improved angle and battery protection. Okay. Adjustable shock and jump module. Okay. Oil seal waterproof bearing. Really? Okay. So you shouldn't have to be replacing the bearings on a Patton. That's nice. Dual charge ports. Heavy duty construction. Okay. Yeah, looks good, right? Same power output as the Sherman S. See, it lists the same top speed as the Sherman S. Now, come on, guys. No. And it is weird that it has 1,400 watt hours left battery, but it's only 7 pounds less than the Sherman S. That is weird. It's kind of weird. And costs about $1,000 less. Oh, wait, right there. That might be a street tire, right? I think that might be the street tire. Okay. No, if it is, that looks good. Looks like the same display as the Sherman S. Okay, so the street tire is the Chaoyang H626. Those of you that were wondering. Look at all those MOSFETs. Oh, it's exciting me seeing all these MOSFETs. Okay, I'm excited enough. I'm very excited. Even though I have very limited time to ride EUCs, I'm excited. All right, Larry, Dawn, call me too. Yeah, Dawn, just call us all. Maybe you can put Larry and I on a conference call. EUC with Lucifer. I've often heard people say Patton using a French accent. Not me. I use an Irish accent and call it an Opadi. Patton with a French accent? How would you say Patton with a French accent? Patton? Patton, right? Patton. Momentum Productions. Hey, I'm not sure if I've ever seen you in the live stream before. Momentum Productions. But how are you doing? welcome if it's your first time. Oh, let me mention this now instead of mentioning at the very end of the stream, which I typically do. Do me a favor and take a half a second and click the like button on the stream. That will get other eyeballs on the stream. That will get more people notified in the back end to watch the rebroadcast of the stream. So yeah, if you don't mind, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Momentum says, Dawn and I think you should stop with Duncan for a bit. Okay. So Dawn, you know Momentum Productions? Who's Momentum Productions? Do I know this person? They think I should stop with Duncan. What do you mean? Oh, they found rats in the glaze? Well, I mean, I do eat donuts there sometimes, but primarily it's coffee. So as long as you haven't like heard of like roaches being in the coffee. But rats in the glaze, yeah, that's kind of gross. Rat just adds more flavor. Hey guys, guess what? This is empty. I'm gonna go get another one. I'll be right back. Elsa, can you entertain people for me? No, she's sitting underneath my shelf, sleeping. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm stiff. So stiff. Look how fast I'm back. You know, one thing I did today, and most of you probably won't give a shit. So Momentum, are you in California? I'm being a little random right now. But anyways, I forgot to do it by the mic. I'm sorry, shit. One of the things I did today is out on my Lanai, I have two lights. I had two lights on either end of the Lanai and a ceiling fan in the middle, which is fine. But like a month or two ago, I bought and put together some furniture, some outdoor furniture that I had down the south end of the Lanai. And what I did tonight, and this is an idea I came up with yesterday, I think, because I was sitting out there. I was sitting out there with Christine a little while ago, and it was warm. It's Florida. It's freaking warm, right? And we're sitting out there, and I look at the fan that's in the middle of the Lanai, that's running, but you can't feel it because it's in the middle of the Lanai. I'm like, damn, why don't I just move that fan down here where the sofa is? That's what I did. I took the fan down, took the light that was over the sofa, moved it where the fan was, and put the fan over the outdoor furniture. And now you can actually feel the fan when you're sitting there. Mind blown again, right? Cost $0, which is a good thing. You know, when you're buying electric unicycles you don't really need, it's good to be able to do things like that without spending money. Dawn, you liked my live stream? Oh my God, Dawn. I feel very lucky. Thank you, Dawn. The next live stream you do, I promise I will like it as well. I reciprocate. EUC with Lucifer, it's spelled like, yeah, if you're in Australia, it probably is. Medium Dog, thanking me with a like, thank you. That looks like Josh Morgan. Who? Oh, the Momentum Productions. Yeah, who is that? Is that a guy out in California? Larry? And if he is, Larry says he's a great guy. All right. I'll take your word for it. So Dawn says, yes, that's Josh Morgan. I never heard that name. We're watching your live stream right now. He's impressed with your recording setup. Josh knows all about that kind of stuff. Really? My recording setup? Well, I have my Yeti Blue mic right here. I have my StreamYard 1080p streaming package that I use. And I'm using a 1080p. It's an expensive. I don't even remember who makes the camera. It's a good camera, though. I got that for Christmas. But he's probably most impressed with my Cayman Jack. Either that or my EUC Army jersey. One of those two things is very, very impressive. Well, they both are. So Larry says Josh is in California. Terrific writer and photographer. Okay. I mustn't have met him when I was out in California. Interesting. I record different kinds of videos. Okay. We'll leave that open to interpretation, Josh. All right, so let's see what else should I talk about? I don't know. My right ear is ringing right now. Another byproduct of old age, probably. Trying to think. Let's see. I've been ever since I've moved. I've been threatening to restart production of stands on my 3D store, and I haven't really done it yet. I just got a request from someone to do a custom stand. Like my 3D store is basically, it's there for show, but I'm not even focusing on it. And I probably should, if I'm doing stuff like buying wheels that I don't really need. I should probably be looking at other ways to create income. So maybe I'll work on that this weekend as well. Christine is out of town, so I have time to do things. Maybe that's one of the things besides belching that I should be doing. Hold on a second. Just hold on. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. All right. So let's see. What else has been going on this week? I'm trying to think outside of what I've been doing. I haven't heard a lot of news other than the extreme. Chance liking the extreme, Chance crashing the extreme, Chance being able to use a torch to bend something that he bent when he crashed the extreme. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else of note that really caught my interest. I can check real quickly. Hold on. One thing about this jersey, Larry, is it makes me sweat. Or it could be the actual it could be the Cayman Jack as well. Okay, Kenzie, weird. I'm scrolling through the recent topics here. Seems like quite a few people have patents already. I've seen a lot of people posting videos on them already, and they're not a lot in the United States, though. Well, I guess not, because eWheels is the sole distributor of Veteran in the United States. So I guess not a lot of people have them, although Simon said that some people in Australia were getting them already. I don't know where Australia gets their wheels from. Yeah, okay, here, hold on. This is what I was looking at. Stop, present, share, window. Let's see, okay, I can share this. See, this is some dude messing around on his patent. Makes it look so easy. Look at the old people all being amazed. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be me. I mean, look how steep that is. Oh my God. Wow. Maybe someday. I don't know. My name is Extreme Danger, so maybe someday. All right. What we got? EUC with Lucifer. Speaking of old age, I just had my 55th birthday. I'm officially a senior citizen EUCer now. Well, EUC with Lucifer, you do know how old I am, right? You do know, right? I'm 55. I'll be 56 in December. Hate to say it. So yeah, you're old like me. Congrats. Oh yeah, this is interesting, Dale. You're right. The Inmotion CEO resigned. Why? Does anyone have any insight about that? I did see that. Weird, right? Just sort of came out of left field. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about. If anyone has any insight, I'd be interested in hearing it. On-air promo. Talk about how you feel about your new house. Hey, Larry, I have some behind the scenes information to share with you at some point about some of my situations. How do I feel about the new house, Larry? I feel like I wish I did it a long time ago. I feel I don't know. I mean, it's just my life is so much different than what it used to be. Like I don't have to do so many things that I used to have to do. Yeah, I mean, just having this level of convenience, having the ability to do what I want to do when I want to do it, more or less. Today, I come home, my grass is already mowed, and I look at the neighbor's grass they do it themselves, and it's it's much higher. I'm like, oh wow, I guess I'm gonna have to spend an hour or two, mowing the grass. I don't got to do it because it's already taken care of. Yeah, I've had lots and lots of just situations like that. I don't know. I'm content. I'm content with my house. There's other things that I'm not. I wish certain aspects of my life were more simple. But as far as is my hat straight? As far as my housing situation goes, yes. It's great. I went to the property appraiser today because I needed to do the paperwork to set up my homestead exemption on this house. When you live in a house primarily in Florida, they take $50,000 off of your appraised value, your taxable value in the house. And also to claim they have something called Save Our Homes. Basically what that does is that caps the amount that your property tax can go up at 3% a year. Even if it actually went up 10%, the most that it can go up for you if you live in that house is 3% a year. So I was at the old house for 20 some years. So there's this big chunk of discounted money that I was saving on my property taxes. And in Florida, they actually allow you to move those savings over to a new house if you buy another house. Now, the downside for me is to apply to the next property tax year, I would have had this transaction happen before January. I didn't move into this new house until March. So that means for 1 year, I'm going to get smashed with property taxes. My property taxes are going to be very high for 1 year, but then hopefully they will drop back to a more reasonable level. So yeah, I don't know why you would care about that, but yeah, that's a little bit about Florida and property taxes. Dale referring to Chance and him breaking the extreme, well, bending it. Chance is like, broke it. This is so tough. LOL. EUC of Lucifer. I'd like a patent. Do I need another EUC? Not really. Yeah, well, that's my position. I didn't need a patent. I will be selling my T4 because there's no reason in my mind to have a T4 and a patent. So, I mean, it'll offset some of the cost. I mean, what's a new T4? New T4 is what, $2,200 maybe? $2,300. So I don't know if I can get maybe $1,500 for it. That'd be nice. I don't know. I mean, it's low mileage, obviously, and I have the upgraded motor. I got the knobby tire. I got the kickstand, all that shit. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to sell it. Simon says the patents in my area are from a group that buy direct from China. Okay, oh, good for them. Dawn, why would you need a patent when you have a master? I'm not sure who that question is to, Dawn, because I do not have a master. I do not, but maybe you are directing that to somebody else. Think Help. Hey, buddy, I haven't seen you in a live stream in a little while. What are you doing, buddy? I've seen you, I think you used to comment pretty regularly, but I haven't seen you in a little while. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. EUC with Lucifer. I'm just getting into off-roading. Patent seems logical for that, especially since I really like my Sherman S. Patent would be the mini-me to my Dr. Evil SS. Yeah, I mean the patent, it's torquier, it's more powerful, with a 126-volt wheel. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great for off-roading. That's just not terrain that I deal with very often. Yeah, it should be great. There is the outside chance that the patent could be good enough that I could potentially foresee them not needing the Sherman S. Maybe it's possible. I don't need to go 70 miles. The only time I go that far is just when I'm testing the wheel. But with my normal riding, I don't ever go that far. I don't ever need to go that far. 2200 watt battery. I mean, I should be able to reliably get 50 miles out of it, right? Yeah, I would think I'd be able to get 50 miles out of it, at least. So, but we'll find out. Larry says, wow, that property tax thing is awesome. We have a weird property tax thing here too. I'll explain it to you off stream. Okay. Yeah, it is. And I can't remember if you're allowed to transfer once or twice. No more than twice, but it might just be one. I think it might be twice. But yeah, it is nice because, my old house, my property taxes, and Larry, this is going to make you puke probably, but my property taxes on that house were less than $1,700 a year on that house. So that will not be the case on this house. It's going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's double, if not more, at least for 1 year. So yeah, now Florida does have some advantages for sure, tax-wise. There's no state income tax. There's no city tax or local tax like up in Pennsylvania. They have a state tax, income tax. They had a local, like municipal income tax as well. That does not happen down here. They get a lot of their money from tourism. They have something literally called a tourist tax down here, which generates some income. But at least from a county perspective, the majority of the money that they generate is from property taxes. So because I'm a resident, I get that break. But like, there's lots of people that own property down here in Florida that are not residents, so they're paying full boat, and it's a lot of freaking money. Let me tell you, it's a lot of money. And I'm feeling affected by these Cayman Jacks. I'm not sure if I can go beyond the third one. I'm not sure. Maybe. Shred Wheel G2. Duff went down the same way she did at 25.2 in the GT last Sunday. Also road rash and concussion. Really? What were you wearing? What kind of gear did you have on? Oh, dude. I mean, I'll never forget seeing that. I mean, her going down, it was bad. And like I described last week, the worst part is when I want to go over to her and I spin her over and her eyes are open, but she just doesn't know what's going on. That was the scariest part of it. And yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like some people, like some really good one-wheel riders, I've seen them run out, the cutouts or like when the board hits something, they can run it out pretty well. But I know, at least for me, like whenever I've had an issue on a one wheel, just because your side stance, like I'm not good at trying to run that out. I think you can maybe run it out a little bit better on an EUC, maybe. I don't know. But my preference is to avoid the device cutting out. Oh, geez. Shred wheel. Helmet only, but full gear from now on. I don't remember it happening for 4 hours. Really? Did you have to go to the hospital, or what happened? Yeah, because originally she did not go to the hospital, but then the next morning, she was. I mean, the room was spinning. She was so nauseous, and she was in such pain. Her head hurt. Her shoulder was killing her. So thankfully, she agreed to go. But I mean, you almost have to. I mean, when you have a severe head injury like that, to rule out a brain bleed, you really have to go. Really, I mean, otherwise you're just rolling the dice in your life, basically. Because if you have a brain bleed, guess what? You're checking out. That's That's what sucks, man. Really sucks. Yeah, Larry, you sent me. You sent me a screenshot of your max speed. You got up to 21. I thought it was like a little over 20, or was it 20.9? I don't remember. But yeah, I'm sensitive to tilt back, and I'm going to be doing some things with Christine to make her more aware of tilt back as well. That was probably one of my failings, is that I did not. What I should have done, because she was in I think she was in flow mode on the GT. What I should have done is put her in one of the lesser modes, so she could have felt tilt back at a lower speed and get familiar with what it feels like. That's what I should have done. I didn't do that, but I should have done that in retrospect. And I've never crashed the GT. I've never crashed, or well, I shouldn't say that. Remember the first day I had the GT? That's one of the shorts I posted. The first day I had the GT, I did crash it when I was overly aggressively carving on a board that I wasn't that familiar with, and I wiped out really hard. Actually, I wasn't going fast, but I fell in a way that was very painful on the first day I had the GT. And the only time I ever had a one wheel cut out was when I was doing the hill test. I took my old one wheel XR and the GT to the hills in Marco, and the XR actually cut out at one point. It after, I don't remember, 5 or 6 runs over the hills, it cut out where the GT was fine. But I've never had it cut out at speed. Knock on glass. So Shred Wheel says an ambulance lady saw me out on the ground. CAT scan. Okay, so you did get a CAT scan. Okay, well, good. All right. I'm glad you at least had that medical attention. And you don't remember any of it, dude. Shit. That's scary shit, right? I've never had I've taken blows to the head, but nothing to the degree that I would not remember things. Because like she didn't remember going down. She didn't remember the first few minutes when she was on the ground either. And that scared her, which would scare me too. Shred Wheel was also in flow. Wow. So if you're going 25, obviously you're pushing through tilt back. Is that what you did? You deliberately pushed through the tilt back? In her case, she was carving, and I think that because she was carving, maybe the tilt back was a little bit, I don't know, not as obvious to her. But I'm sure she was doing 20-ish when it happened. It was about half battery. What battery level were you at on your GT when it cut out? Oh my God. Okay. I won't comment publicly on what I was just seeing there. Okay. So yeah, Cliff Notes version cutouts suck, and it sucks when you have to learn that the hard way. But so many people do. I mean, in a basic way, I learned the hard way. When I first started to learn on the Ninebot 1, I had no gear, none, thinking it was easy, and then I put on my bike helmet. I had on my bike helmet, my road bike helmet. And then I fell trying to learn in the parking lot, and I went down on both of my wrists with no wrist guards on, and both my wrists were effed up for a couple months. They were painful for a couple months, so I wore wrist guards. And then I think I fell and I messed up my knees and my elbows, and then I got knee and elbow protection. Imagine that. So it really isn't unusual. It isn't unusual to have injury before you commit fully to gear. But if you're lucky, it's not a serious injury. That's what you're hoping for. If you're lucky. Okay. I remember when. Oh. No, never mind. So Shred Wheel says it's harder to feel with the upgraded lower mustache rails. Oh, you have those upgraded rails? Yeah, no, I don't have those. 58% battery. She was somewhere around half battery. I'm not quite sure where she was at. Larry says, I can see where tiltback would be deceptive while carving. I only hit it while snaking, which is very slow carving. The moment I feel it, I back off. Yeah, I do too. The other thing was, while we were riding, we were drinking these Cayman Jacks, so that might have had something to do with it as well. She committed to not drink as much while riding in the future, which is not bad. Not a bad idea. Pro Tech skateboard helmet, no good. Time for a full face real helmet. Any suggestions? Well, actually, I had reached out to. I talked to Larry about this, and also I reached out to Marty. There is a. They have this Bell Super Light helmet. Let me hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up. It's probably in my Amazon history. It's expensive. Okay, Bell Super Air. It is expensive. I'll show it to you. There we go. This is it. Marty and Larry have this helmet. It's very, very lightweight. I think it technically has a removable chin bar. From what Marty said, it's not that easy to remove, but it's very, very lightweight. Is that the one? Is that the one, Larry? Or is that not it? Now I'm questioning if that's the right one. I think it is, because they have all kinds of different styles. But it's full face, lightweight. It's a MIPS helmet, which has to do with its crash rating. But that will protect your face, and they look cool. Is this the one, Larry? I thought the one Bell Super Air. Okay, maybe this is the one without a removable chin bar. Because I thought the first one I looked at was like almost $300, which is kind of a lot. It has lots of vents in it, for good airflow, so you're not sweating your head off. Simon says Fox Pro Frame. Let's see if I can find that. Pro Frame. Fox Racing Pro Frame. Okay, these are all Fox Racing Pro frames. Same price range. Yeah, those are cool looking too. Yeah, I think the advantage of the Bell Super Air is it's very lightweight. But the Fox Pro frame look cool as well. This is it's not a full face, but it goes over your ears more than a regular helmet does. That's interesting. Okay. Shred Wheel had a few beers also. Yeah. I mean, I was on my T4, so I was fine. But okay, Larry again talking about the Bell Super Air. Shred Wheel likes it. Yes. I was thinking about getting a Bell Super Air for her. The only thing, the other one I was looking at was called a Demon, I believe. Where is it? And the thing I liked about the Demon, it's not as cool looking though. The other helmets are cooler looking. This one has a removable chin, but it has the ratchet style sizing. So you don't have to necessarily. It's basically one size fits all. It has a ratchet adjustment that makes it fit your head as it should. So I like that aspect of it. It's only $120 too. It's less expensive, but I'm sure the Bell helmet is better. But I was looking at this Demon helmet as well. And this one only comes in black. You don't have all those variations either. So but there are definitely options out there. What did I see there? Was that an O'Neill as well? Oh, okay. Here's an O'Neill helmet. Two SRS Spide helmet. All right, that's cool looking too, right? It's cool. But again, you just need to get one that's the right size for your head. So that's okay. So that is 3.23 pounds. Let's see how much the Bell Super Air weighs. Where does it say? It doesn't say. What does it weigh? Okay, there's the sun. What does it weigh, man? Talking about how cool and light it is. What does it weigh? Oh, it has the Bell Super Air has a breakaway camera mount. Interesting. Okay, here it is. What does it weigh? 640 grams? What? Come on, man. All right. 640 grams. I don't know what that is in pounds. 640 grams to pounds. All right, so it's only 1.4 pounds. So it's literally half the weight of that other helmet. So it's very lightweight, which is kind of nice. But still with good protection. Probably want goggles with it. Yeah, well, I think these look really cool with goggles. That's what I like with my my 888 helmet. You know, I can wear those like ski goggles type things that hide my age. People can't tell how old I am. Dale knocked yourself out and split my head open last year wearing a skate helmet. Yeah, a skate helmet is just not enough. It really is not. Larry thinks his is a Bell Super Air 3R. Bell Super Air 3R. Super DH, Super Air R. Looks very similar. It's interesting though. Yeah, because when I first looked it up, it was definitely like almost $300 for the one that you guys had. Yeah, it looks very similar. George says, Dale, Bob Yan is shifting to production planning. What is Bob Yan making? Bell Super Air R MIPS Adult MTB. Yeah, so 262 for this one. Yeah, I like the options with the Bell. You can get some really cool looking freaking helmets, man. Oh, she would like that. Yeah, Christine would like that. She would like the camo. She's a ex-military. She's a veteran. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Cool. Super Air R. Super Air R. Okay. Yeah, 225. $11 colors and patterns. Same? Is it same or different, or what is this? Yeah, this is slightly different. Interesting. Okay. Shred wheel, $300 helmet is worth it to me even more now. No, true. Yeah, I mean, there is no such thing as spending too much on gear, in my opinion. My EUC journey, we talked about this earlier. What's your opinion on the TSG? I've never had a TSG helmet. For a while, a lot of people were wearing them. I think Bradley, or is it Lucas, from EVs, doesn't he wear a TSG helmet? I think they look cool. But from all accounts I've ever heard, they do a piss poor job of actually protecting your head. They are not highly rated from a safety perspective. They look cool, and it is technically full face. But from what I understand, they do not hold up well. Oh, Larry, you had a demon, really? Okay, fit weird, gave it away. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll wind up getting her one of the Bell helmets probably. Simon, TSG is not great protection. Yep, that's been the overall consensus to me as well. Schroeder will trust the Bell helmets. Yeah, and they're cool, right? They're badass looking, aren't they? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, she'd like this. But yeah, that's what she'd like. She would like the camo. Yeah, that's the one that she would like. I just need to, let's see. I don't know what size her head is. Let me just add it to my list. I'll add it to my list so I have it. Okay. There we go. Oh, my EUC journey. I'm asking Duff. Well, again, I've never owned a TSG helmet. All of my opinions are based on what I've heard other people say. I remember there's a video that Dawn did with Marty, like where she was trying to crack a TSG helmet between her legs, between her thighs. I guess Dawn has very strong thighs, but it's very thin, and I guess the padding is not up to snuff. Yeah, but my EUC journey, I would. Simon knows a lot about EUCs too. Just saying. Oh, Dawn, you have a TSG? Do you? That's not your main helmet, is it? Trigger FF? Trigger IXS trigger FF. IXS trigger FF. So it's a TSG. You have a TSG, or you have a trigger? You have an IXF trigger FF. Dawn. Oh, you see it like right there. Right there is the classic TSG that you're talking about. You know, it looks really cool. It's $300, really. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I will take protecting my head over looking cool any day. So, is this what you have, Dawn? This isn't what you have, right? I don't know. I don't really remember what your helmet looks like. Tell me, Dawn. Is this it? Is this what you have? I know Dawn is concerned with safety, so I know Dawn would wear something that protects her. Okay, so my UC journey must have saw Dawn try to break the TSG helmet. All right, Shred Wheel is sold on the Bell Super Air. Good, cool, dude. Let me know what style you wind up getting. Okay, so all right, so Dawn says the Bell Super Air, Fox Pro Frame, or Trigger FF. Okay. So any of those three should give you adequate protection. Cool. Talking about Bob Yan, who I don't know who that is, but okay. My UC journey has the Bell Super. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna get for Christine. Larry says, for what it's worth, Marty and I have the same helmet. Both ours might be a model year older. Yeah, speaking of Marty, like I'm kind of surprised. Like he used to like kind of drop into my live streams, but like these, I've had three in a row, and as far as I can remember, I don't think Marty's been in any of them. Right? I don't know, maybe he's mad at me. I don't know. Super Cat says, as long as the helmet is not a TSG. Okay, well that opinion is pretty prevalent in the EUC community, that a TSG helmet, if you're looking for a safe helmet, a TSG helmet is not going to be your best option. Oh, I didn't know Bob's last name was Yan. Okay. Do you think his real name is Bob? I don't. Who was it? Was it Melody that was saying that like Chinese people have an American name and then a Chinese name? Isn't that true? So I doubt he goes by Bob in China. Simon needs a helmet with MIPS, helps prevent concussion. Well, the helmet that Christine was wearing, is it MIPS rated? It had a different rating. Okay, let me look it up. Base camp. I mean, you guys saw the helmet. The inside part of it was cracked. And this is what she had on. Does not mention MIPS there. All right. Talks about the tech in it. But I thought there was, talks a lot about the tech, but is not talking about the safety rating. I don't know why I thought it was MIPS rated. Maybe it's the other helmet that I have that's MIPS rated. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back. Let's go. Yeah, I like these Bell Super Airs, man. They're nice, right? She would not have a mark on her cheek if she was wearing that. Larry says the Bell has a MIPS adjuster knob to fine-tune the fit. Oh, really? Do they show it in here? MIPS adjuster knob. Well, I guess I'm going to have to measure her head. That's where it comes down to. Okay, Dawn, yes, not GSG. IXS trigger. Okay, Dawn, I got you. Shred wheel. That seals the deal. Ordering it now. Yes, nice. So you ordered the camp. Which one was the camp? All right, let's see. Fast House. Matte. Gray. Black camo. Camp. I don't know what the camp is. Gloss grays. And you might have got a slightly different model too. Yeah, I don't see. Is there a camp that I miss it? No. That's what she's going to want, though. She's going to want that one. I will bet she wants that one. Okay. Oh, so you got the camo. Okay. Good deal, dude. Cool. Glendon Chan, if you're getting the trigger helmet, I hope you have better luck than I did. They sent me the wrong size, color, twice. Where did you get it from? Amazon, or where did you get it? Simon, isn't Marty in bed by now? No. Simon, it's Marty's on the West Coast, so he's 3 hours behind me. So it's only 6:40 p.m. right now in Southern California. I mean, maybe he's in bed, but I think Marty generally is up later than that. Oh, that's something I saw too. Yeah, I saw Marty's video about the A2. I don't know. The A2 is a different wheel, or an interesting wheel. It looks very similar to an M10-4, but it's obviously bigger. It's a 15-inch tire. Is that what I heard? 750 watt-hour battery. Oh, I believe. Supposedly waterproof. He took it to a couple group rides and got some feedback, and some people liked it, but then a number of people complained about the tire. They didn't like the tire on the A2. They thought that it just didn't. It was a little difficult to turn. And Marty had that opinion as well, that he wasn't crazy about the tire. He said the fit and finish looks great. I don't know what Marty needs the A2 for. to be quite honest. But he did tell me that he now has 11 wheels once again. I think he said he has 11 wheels and 2 demos. I'm not sure what the demos are that he has, but yeah. So Marty's wheel collection is swelling once again. The good thing is if you get the wheel through Lem out there, or is it pronounced Leem or Lem? I think it's Leem, isn't it, Larry? I think people are getting that wheel for like $1,000 or $1,100. So that's nice. Growing old and having fun. Hey, Dawn, those bearings Roger put in your master, are they any good? Yeah, I saw that video about him putting those in there, Dawn. I hadn't heard any feedback if they've been working out well. One thing I want to mention about the S22 motor that I got from eWheels that Jason sent me. The motors from eWheels, they also are installing the upgraded NSK bearings in those wheels, in those motors. So you get a better bearing in that motor as well when you get it from eWheels. I mean, other dealers might be doing that as well. I'm not sure, but that is something that is a bonus for the eWheels customers. Larry says, for those who might not know, MIPS is a halo inside the helmet that fits around your skull, allowing it to move on impact. Makes sense. Leo says, check if the chin bar is also certified. Some are not. Really? What? I don't know. How would you certify the chin bar? I mean, because if you're taking a shot, I mean, it's all about, up here, right? Not necessarily chin. I don't know. The chin's padded. I assume the chin is padded, right, Larry? Glendon got his Trigger FF from Amazon. They eventually got it right. Just took the better part of a month. Yeah, that's frustrating. Larry says the A2 is like a Z10, V10F, or Nikola. Well, I don't know. Is it spec-wise? I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. Not interesting enough that I would buy one. I wouldn't impulse buy a A2. It's interesting. All right, I'm going to do one more. That's 3. And I was questioning if 3 was too much, but we're going to go for 4. Just because it's Friday night, you got to celebrate the weekend. Oh, man. Oh, wait, you know what? I got to check something now. Hold on. But I will not forget to do this. Hold on. There you go. Is that satisfying, or is that just me imagining that it's satisfying? Probably that, right? Okay. All right, Larry saying it is pronounced Leem. Yeah, I remember someone telling me that before. It might have been you, Larry. Simon says, I wonder how easy it is to change the tire on the A2 and retain the waterproofing. All the pads and stuff are glued on. Yeah, I don't know. I still am curious what that waterproofing, that magical waterproofing actually is. I guess I can stop that. There we go. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, so gym pads have padding. Good to know. Larry says, it's been fun. I have to go teach my class. Everyone have a great weekend and ride safely. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, I'm going to probably check out soon, too. The early wake up is getting to me. Oh, wait, I got to finish this first, though. We will hear from Larry off stream. Great. That's awesome. All right, let's get out of there. Yep. Okay. So, all right. So let's see. What else? What else can I talk about while I drink I'm going to drink this one fast, I think. Like I said, this weekend, my primary goal as far as PEVs go and videos go is to go to the swamp. I will do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tomorrow or Sunday. Kind of depends on the weather. It's so freaking hot, though, guys. It's just, oh, my God. Heat and humidity in Florida is brutal. All right, let's see what we got here. There we go. In unrelated news, I was told by an ex-neighbor of mine that someone else has moved into my old house. I mean, the owners that bought it from me are still there, but evidently somebody else moved in with them. So, like when I go out to the swamp, usually one of the things I do is I will drive by my old house and see what's going on. Where is okay? We're back into rainy season. Like I had one night this week, like it was a bad thunderstorm, and I'm sitting here in the office and you can't see this, but there's a window right here, and I'm sitting here doing whatever, and there is it couldn't have been more than a couple hundred yards away of a lightning strike, instant thunder, and my computer clicked off. And Elsa was terrified. She immediately goes and jumps in the tub in the guest bathroom. She's terrified. She hates rain. She hates thunder. She hates lightning. But the weird thing is, I brought my computer back up and everything seemed fine. But for some reason, the lightning strike did something to one of my sprinklers, my sprinkler controllers. I went out there and the sprinklers in the front of the yard were running, and I have my sprinklers turned off because it's rainy season. So I'm not going to spend money to water the lawn. The sprinklers in the front of the house were running. I went to the controller and the controller said everything's off. And I tried to unplug the controller, plug it back in, and just see if it would reset everything. It wouldn't. The sprinklers in the front of the yard would not turn off. So I had to go over there, and there's like a manual valve. I had to go over there and just manually turn it off. So I don't know if the solenoid got fried from the lightning strike or what, but it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, so what is today's date? Today is the 23rd. Tomorrow, 59% chance of rain. So, oh, wow. Sunday's even more. Okay, so maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. It's not the end of the world if I don't do it, but I will try to do it. So, okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to just slam this Cayman Jack off stream. I'm tired. I need to take a shower. I've been sweating like a pig all day. But I am looking forward to getting my veteran patent. I will be sharing my opinions on it. I'll be doing my normal tests on it next week. Hopefully it comes Thursday when they said, so maybe next weekend I can get some testing in. We shall see. But I think that's all I'm going to have for now. I appreciate everyone that stopped in. Again, if you can take a second to click the like button on the live stream, that will help promote the stream. A big thanks to my channel members, which I am currently up to 20 channel members. If you want information on how to become a member, you can hit the join button down below, and that will tell you about it. That doesn't join you. That just tells you about what you get when you join. And I think that's all I got. So if you guys, I don't know, that wasn't what I meant to say. I hope you guys have a great weekend. You'll hear from me again sometime this weekend. And till next time, Duffman out. Ciao.